We had that conversation pretty early on where we would get preached at and be like, it was always the extremes. There was never a version of like being able to drink a White Claw on an afternoon with a couple friends and have a good time. That was never, it was always like you take a sip of liquor and you're going to be like selling your kids shoes for that last hit of cocaine in like the next 3 months. You know what I mean?
remember that story. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm
legit
talking
thing.
about. It's a real story. That
Yeah.
they would tell in the sermon illustrations.
Like I heard singing and then
Right.
Wait,
Exactly.
wait.
Crying, yeah.
No, I don't know this. Will you tell the fast version of that story?
It's probably not a true story, but it's basically this guy that his kid was really sick and needed medicine, and he went and spent his money on alcohol or cocaine. It's
He went to go
depending
get
on
the
who told it.
medicine, basically, but
And
he
ended up
was so
buying-
addicted to the alcohol, he went and bought the
He got very
alcohol.
drunk. He was walking down, and then he heard music, the most beautiful music he'd ever heard, and it was a mission, and they were playing music, and then he ended up going and getting saved and crying because his kid died. There's a billion of those. We could do a whole episode. We should do a whole episode on crazy
sermon illustrations.
because that's like a very basic one.
Yeah, like the Welcome to the World of AIDS.
Welcome to the World of AIDS is the best.
That's a good one. Too, yeah.
I have
just say
no
it.
idea.
Just tell the story really quick.
The AIDS
And
one?
then one thing I
can't
want to put
leave
a
you
pin in,
hanging
I
on
do
AIDS.
have stories on this line of what makes somebody different
Yeah.
and how they come up with it, but we can get
But
back
this
to
is
that.
important.
Yeah,
The
this is
AIDS
important.
story
This
is
was
important.
this is another sermon illustration.
Am I hearing you right? The aid or
Welcome
AIDS.
to the world of AIDS.
The
Getting
disease.
AIDS.
The disease.
Yes,
Like
it is.
the
And there's
horrible
like
disease.
there's like
Oh, this
three
is gonna be
variations,
good.
but
Yeah, there's a few
they're all
different
pretty much the
variations,
same.
which basically tells you how made up the story is.
Okay.
But it's basically like this girl grows up, Christian or whatever, gets a bunch, just a fast version of the story. Everybody tells her not to go to these parties, not to hang out with these people, and blah blah. And she decides to go to this party one day, and then she was telling them no, that she can't have anything to drink, and then they. The peer pressure like got her to take a first drink, and then she had more drinks, and then she ended up going home with this guy, and they like had sex, and so she wakes up feeling guilty and horrible, and like she sinned and all this stuff, and then she wakes up, turns over, and on the nightstand there's a little black casket, like a little miniature casket, and she and it's a note that's addressed to her, so she picks up the casket and opens it up. And inside there's another note, and she opens up the note and it says, "Welcome to the world of AIDS." And it's basically this sermon illustration that says like, like don't have sex before you're married because you're going to get AIDS and die.
Yeah.
But that's so scary.
so
Yeah,
when
well,
you're
for out of
a teenager.
13-year-old, like, well, they would tell that stories like when we're in elementary school, bro. You're like 11, you're like, you don't even know what sex is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?